Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
We are bottling Fimbo, Greg. Fimbo. I'm excited. John says it's one of the best beers that he's ever done on his homebrew.
Because of why?
Well, because I did all the heavy lifting, I think.
What all did you lift?
I lifted the kegs. I lifted the grain.
The actual heavy lifting.
Yes, I did the actual
Okay,
heavy
yeah,
lifting.
yeah, okay. And what's the beer? What I know you said Fimbo, but what is a Fimbo?
This is a Timbo clone. It's a hoppy pilsner. What did you say the ABV came in at 5.8%? 5.8%. What do we use? Citra hops.
We use Citra, Mosaic, and the dry hop, and then all Saaz hops.
Oh, there you go.
In the boil. And then 2 ounces of Citra in the mash, because we used thiolized yeast.
Thiolized, baby.
Yeah, I'm fired up.
You know what thiolizing is?
I've heard the word, but I don't know. What is it?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh.
They bioengineer the yeast, and it
For
makes
precursors to.
So if you get thiol precursors in your wort, it's more prone to change those into certain compounds, one of which is sulfur, which you don't want.
Yeah.
But you can get like fruity characteristics as well.
Yeah,
I don't know that
you get
much
those
about it.
terps.
Sulfur is smells like farts, right?
So the nose
I mean, mine do.
the nose did taper off.
Probably.
I have one Sonos device.
See you both. Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. Good?
Good strength.
I work out, dude. I work out.
I work out. Give yourself a spray next time.
Do
That
what?
way, that we don't have to keep bending over into the bucket.
No, I'm
give
just
yourself a
grabbing
spray.
caps.
Oh. I thought you were cleaning your hands every
No,
time.
I'm grabbing caps.
No cap.
No cap player.
Could be a little less foamy.
Foam's good though, right?
It's
That is
ultimately a waste.
wasting beer, but we have
A lot of it.
a lot of beer.
Just turn down
Turn down for what?
pressure.
Uh-oh.
Turn
Go,
down
go,
for
go,
what?
go, go.
What did I not do it a good enough
No,
job?
just you can kind of
The fuck, John?
There's like an extra step.
don't want to He-Man it.
You gotta-
No, I feel like I have to He-Man it.
Don't break the bottle into the bench.
All right, so you just saw a little bit of the behind the scenes of the packaging day of Fimbo. So I figured, let's drink it. You want to drink this? Let's review a homebrew that I brewed. We brewed. I didn't brew it. We brewed it. The 4 brewers. So I didn't get to do video of our brew day because Greg was not able to make it to the brew day for this beer, and he's always awesome doing the amazing video while we're hanging out. So he wasn't there, but he was there for packaging. So I thought it'd be fun to share a little bit of what we were doing last weekend when we packaged this. I'm excited. Jason was not there. He was sick. It's just we haven't all 4 of us been able to get together the last couple times we've hung out, unfortunately. But so yeah, Fimbo, 5.8% hoppy pilsner. I'm fired up to drink this. I had you saw in the video we were bottling this, so I tried this out of the keg and it was awesome. But then when you bottle stuff, you never know. I wanted to drink this because a couple people have asked for bottles of this, and if it sucks, I'm not sending it anyway. So, this beer, it looks sunshiny yellow, probably looks darker on camera because all these beers do. I was not worried about, I'm not worried about the carbonation, but you just worry when you bottle beer that it's not going to be carbed very well, but there's a good amount of bubbles in the glass. The head is already dissipated. This is much clearer than when we drank the beer out of the keg. I don't know how that happened scientifically, but there you go. The other beer was much hazier. It's supposed to be a clear beer, and you can only do so much when you're on a homebrew system, right? Let's smell this thing. Citra, Mosaic, Saaz hops. Highland Park legendary beer. It still smells really fruity. It smells good, dude. Greg had mentioned when he was drinking the beer out of the keg that he got a lot of Citra, a lot of tangerine. This bottle has tangerine on the nose, but this still smells very Mosaic heavy to me. It smells like berries, like strawberries, red berries, some sort of red fruit. I'm so stoked on how this beer smells. I can't believe we made this beer. This is a beer, and we were talking about it last weekend. If you went to a brewery and were like, hey, you have West Coast Pils on tap, like, can I have a pour of that? And they gave this to you, like, you'd be, like, happy smelling this. It's a fucking homebrew, like. Yeah, pops tangerine, red berries, and it's bready. It smells dope. Cheers. Homebrew Wednesday, woo! Oh wait, that's New Brew Thursday. Also John's thing. I am not mad at that beer at all. The red fruit is there, citrus forward. There is, and Greg had mentioned this too, there is a big bitterness on this beer. And since it's a West Coast Pilsner style, he thinks it's a little too much. I would agree that it's a lot, but I don't know for my taste if it's too much. I like bitter beers. I like pithy, and I like bitter, and I like lasting bitterness. This beer has that. I don't know if regular Timbo is this bitter and lasts this long. Who knows? We use a shit ton of hops. So I think that's where the bitterness is coming from. That bitterness is pithy, orange rindy, grapefruit peel. There's a little dankness, I think, from the Mosaic. But it's still fruity. I don't think this is super like intense in your face, fruit forward, or even maybe on the taste, but it's a Pilsner and it's a homebrew. So like you do the best that you can, but the aromatics and the taste of this beer, I'm super stoked on this. I would gladly share this with people and they can critique it and say that it sucks. And it's only the second time I've ever been a part of a brewing process. But like if I was able to have a keg of this at my house, I'd be stoked on it. Is this reminiscent enough of Timbo? Yeah. I have a couple, I think, older cans of Timbo that North Park brewed this year that I'd like to drink side by side with this beer just to kind of pick this apart and see like where we missed, what's similar. You know, obviously this isn't fucking Timbo, but I think we did a pretty good job with this beer. It is light. It's drinkable. The carb, it's a little on the flat side. It's not super prickly on your tongue. And that's part of it, I think, when you're trying to bottle your own homebrew. Sweet, bready on the finish, dry. I just think it's really drinkable. The bitterness does linger, though, I will say that. My tongue is still bitter. It's like grapefruit pith, grapefruit peel. But I love the flavor of this. I love how light it is. I love how drinkable it is. I'm stoked on this beer. So I think we did a good job. And I love the way it smells. As it's warmed up, it's like gotten a little candied. It's good stuff, dude. I'm pumped. So, another Homebrew Wednesday in the books. Look at that bottle. There's still a bit left to take a picture. That's our Fimbo clone. Boys, well done. Proud of this beer, and I can't wait to brew the next one. So, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.